Hey there everybody, Popontop here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we have a weapon here. This is the Select Marksman rifle. You may have seen a video of mine fairly recently where I did the Select Heavy Shotgun, or the Heavy Select Shotgun. It's from the same person, so that's kind of cool, right? Because I really like the Heavy Select Shotgun. It's a big, unique kind of like Gatling laser-sized shotgun of just craziness. This is more of a Marksman rifle, obviously. It's a sniper rifle type thing. It's got a bolt, right? So you shoot it, pull a bolt. I believe that's a unique animation there. And then it has a reload that actually bothers me, okay? Because I've like, a lot of people get on my case. You might not know this, but a lot of people get on my case. They're like, hey, guess what? You don't know guns, okay? So I've been trying to like learn some things about guns, and it's because I've learned things about guns. This reload animation of this gun bothers me. So it's currently got a 9-round magazine. So what you do with the first round is you load it directly into the receiver, to the bolt part. So like you're ready to fire. So it's an extra round besides what you have in the clip. But the clip here, if we reload this here, is in front of the receiver, right? So the receiver is the bolt part, the part that's gonna, shoot the bullet, right? And I'm just not sure if I can think of the way and shoot and reload it again so you can see this again, of how the bullets are going to get from in front of the receiver, like, because this is all wood frame too. Like you'd have to have some kind of mechanism in there, right, to pull the bullet back, from my understanding here, and then load it back up into the in the receiver. Because like as you see when we reload the first shot, it just goes in the top. Like so, how the bullets that are reloaded way in the front of the gun here, coming all the way back to where you'd actually want to shoot one, because that first one is where you're shooting from, right? Then you loaded one directly into where you're firing the thing. But other than the fact that the reload doesn't make any sense, I really like this gun, okay? Because that reload bothers me. I mean, for one thing, it's an extremely long reload, right? Like, it takes a long time. I have quick hands perk, so I have the maximum reload speed I can get. It's a very long reload. 9-round magazine's a lot, though. We obviously have a short scope on here. I like the wood grain. I really like wood grain looking weapons. I currently have some gold accents on there. All of this stuff is really nice. The reload is the only thing that bothers me here, okay? So you can get this weapon for yourself by crafting at the chemistry station. I suppose we should go through that first. So it has its own section here, the Select Marksman rifle. It shoots .308 ammunition. It's got, stats that would make you think very much like the hunting rifle from the base game. It's got a unique put away and pull out animation. It looks like you're actually physically putting it on your back or pulling it off of your back. So that's kind of cool, right? And the running animation here is unique, I think. I don't know, maybe it's the same. I haven't used the regular hunting rifle in a while. Got a short scope here. It looks like the regular base game scope. That bolt animation looks somewhat unique to me. The reload animation is at least unique animations, right? Even though I don't think that makes any sense. But we can take a look at the attachments here. So obviously we made it a 50 cal version. Excuse me. But you have all the regular receiver stuff here. Long heavy porter barrel, long light barrel, right? All the barrels are very similar stuff. Tactical light stock, full stock, right? All very similar stuff. So we have the pre-chambered large magazine here. So this is the +1. So it also says inferior reload speed. So you get one extra bullet because you put that bullet into the receiver first, and then you reload the clip. So we could do a medium magazine and the pre-chambered medium magazine. So we'll just do a regular large magazine. You got iron sights here, which is cool, right? Your reflex sights with the dot, right? You got alternate versions, so I think these look like the ones that are like on the pipe weapons and stuff. Suppressor, muzzle brake compensator. Like I said, you got the gold accents on here. You can also do copper color, steel, bronze. Your standard is kind of like steel too. It's very similar. And then you can change your primary to blue stained wood, no material, or standard, and then red stained wood. And then these are like your Creation Club camos that don't actually apply. So you get really the choice of red stained wood, regular wood, or blue stained wood, if you're into that kind of thing, which is like a decent amount of like visual customization here, right? And customization, like there's a lot of different sights and stuff on here. This is very similar to like what I would call a pipe weapon reflex sight. But if we take a look at I guess the regular large mag reload, you just reload the mag, which is faster, but I just think that's I don't know how that magazine is feeding the gun bullets. But yeah, you do have a decent amount of visual customization here, and a decent amount of customization in the sense of like, this is like a really good. I mean, you got I guess you get no recon scopes. That's kind of weird. No recon scopes. Short scope is still, I think, where you want to be. This is very much a sniper weapon. It's got a bolt. You're not gonna want to kill people at close range with it. Not that you could, or couldn't. I mean, but like, so let me see. I think I have a regular hunting rifle. That's irradiated one, but whatever. We could do that. We could mess with it. I think I have another one in here though. Let me just find it real quick. Or we could just take. We could take you know, the irradiated one. We'll just ignore the radiation damage. So if we were to take this hunting rifle, we could do the same thing, right? 50 caliber receiver. This is very similar stuff. You know, your long ported barrel, your Marksman stock. I guess you don't get like a light stock. That's the big difference, right? Obviously, you get quick eject mags, so you can reload really fast. And as you see here on this gun, you can see the clip is feeding directly into the receiver of the weapon, right where you are going to pull the bolt and load in another bullet, because it's going to feed it up into that, right? It just pushes it into there, right? Instead of just like being in the front somewhere. Suppressor, I guess you don't get bayonets on the version here. Obviously, we can apply the paints here, but that is the difference. This is also doing 382 damage versus 153. I'm not sure why it's doing so much. We're ignoring the radiation damage, because that's the irradiated legendary effect is not adding extra damage here. The 50 cal receiver just does way more damage on this, which is weird, right? That is weird. And I mean, obviously we get recon scopes, right, and night vision scopes if you want to. So you got some more variety here. I do think that the select marksman rifle here is a cool gun, and it is worth having. Like, unique animations and stuff are cool. I'm really a fan of unique animations. The reload bothers me. The reload is a cool animation. The reload fundamentally bothers my brain on how reload should function, essentially. I'm trying to think though. The main, like, you have to really just like the animations, right? Obviously, it's not suppressed. I suppose we should make the other one not suppressed. We can see what the noise is like, right? I'm kind of messing with both of these at the same time. But like, if I take the suppressor off of here, because I want to compare, right? Because this sounds big, booming, 50 cal round. The reload makes sense. Is faster, right? Like, it's not as cool of an animation, maybe, but it is, you know, it's faster. So where did my? I have a lot of guns right now. I apologize. There's my. It's a similar noise, so it's using, I believe, the same noise. That's the same sound. This one, it says its fire rate's the same, I think, but I think this one feels faster. The select marksman rifle here, that would, I mean, it depends on the exact speed difference here. So if I like, yeah, the bolt speed is like probably twice as fast. Is it a huge difference? I mean, yes, I think it's a huge difference. I mean, it's gonna make the weapon feel a lot better to use. Is it gonna actually be functional in combat, where the speed of the getting off another shot makes a huge difference? I don't know. I don't think so. But you know, it's something we're gonna test out. We're gonna test this weapon out in some combat. I really like my gold accent wood gun though. I think the gun looks nice. The gun model looks extremely good. Right, texture quality is very high here. It just does less damage. It has like slightly less customization than the regular hunting rifle, which feels weird. But we're gonna get into some combat. And then, you know, if it feels amazing that it had the extra bolt speed, which I'm almost definitive. I mean, like compare them side by side, but definitively is faster. So maybe that'll be something. So I'll see you guys when we get to some combat. Excuse the rad storm we got going on here. Very heavy rads. We're gonna jump right into the zombies. We're in arcade mode though. I did not resuppress this weapon. I don't really care. We're gonna go to my long range, I guess. Longer range one. It's a big, tall tower, so we can actually work with this at some kind of range. I guess we could spawn in duels too, because we don't want nothing to rush us, really. I am going to try to take some sneaky shots too. Like, try to take some long-range sniper shots. Like, there's some down there. So, I mean, one shot to the head is pretty good. We do have good accuracy. And this gun has some extreme levels of accuracy. I mean, we can penetrate, right? Yeah. Can indeed. Sniper perk, right? Penetrator perk, I believe, actually. The reload's not too slow, but it is slower for essentially the same amount of bullets. We're gonna have to go through here now, though. I mean, that bolt speed definitely felt better. Did it actually make any kind of huge difference? I don't think so, but it did indeed feel better. And the running animation here is nice. The reload animation is nice. The bolt animation is nice. All the animations are nice. The weapon looks nice. These are all positive things. I'm just talking about strict function versus a base game weapon. Okay, there's two here. I wonder how much the bolt speed is going to come up in advance. Like, does that... Because, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're using this in advance, and this... Oh, that's a bunch of speed. See, that came in handy when I'm at point blank range, spamming hip fire shots like a maniac. It definitely was helpful to be able to shoot that extra shot faster. So that is definitely something. I think there's definitely some benefit to using this weapon in this way. Did I kill everybody? I don't think I did. I think I just added combat right now. Just hit fire on the shots. I mean, it does work, right? You can shoot pretty quick with it. That's the end of that round. I think that's a good enough combat, too, to show you off. It's going to function very similarly to a hunting rifle, but it shoots faster, and it looks cooler than the regular hunting rifle. I think these are definitive statements. I guess it's personal preference still at the very end of the thing, but let me get out of here in time. Thank you. Thanks. So they'll start another round. I'll be stuck in there forever. But it does come with some drawbacks. You get no night vision scopes. Excuse me real quick though. This redstone's interrupting me, and I'm not very much a fan of that. Okay, so I would like you to shut up. Thanks. Okay. The bolt animation speed is huge. I'm not a fan of bolt action rifles because they're too slow generally anyway. So like to make that faster is very cool. I think you have all the attachments that you need for this type of weapon. You have like your long range scopes. I currently have a short scope on. But you can put your medium long scope on there. You don't have a night vision or recon, but that's still okay. You have enough clip capacity to shoot the things you need to shoot. You can make a 50 caliber sealer to do some more damage. It's still less damage though than that. So it's like it's hard to recommend in some ways, but you know, if you're just looking for a cool bolt action rifle gun to use, it looks really cool. It has cool animations. It feels good to use, and as I've used it there in combat, it felt good to use, right, to me anyway, and a person who's played a lot of this game. Right, I think I can recommend it. I think I recommend at least trying it out, and you guys let me know what you think for yourselves in the comment section down below. You guys would like to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page, so you can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you didn't like the video, dislike the video, that's okay too. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. That way you can check out more videos from me, including all the other Fallout 4 mods that I cover. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.